So today we have a lower body workout and we're going to work through a few different movements that are going to build a strong foundation through that lower body. As always, I have some options for you. Today, John's got your body weight options and then Deanna has those options to really challenge you. So we're going to work for time, but first we're going to get ourselves warmed up. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and bring those arms up and then walk it out with those hands into a high plank position. Then we're going to take one foot outside of the hands and then we'll switch it out. So we're going to work through 4 reps here. We're going to walk it back. So if you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's totally fine. We've got 3 more, nice and easy. Walk it out. Good. So really focusing on increasing that body temperature, kind of getting in tune with the breath as we're moving our bodies. We've got 2 more. Opening up the hips a little bit, firing up the core. All right, 1 more here, big reach. Last one. So this is gonna be round 1. We're gonna do this 2 times through. Last one here. Good. All right, let's go ahead and walk it back. Nice and easy, nice and slow. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take those feet wide into a lateral squat. So knees and toes are pointing forward. Then we're gonna shift our weight to one side, stand it up, and then go to the other side. But I want you to reach out with the arms so you can really think about pushing the hips back. Good, so when you're here, I really want you to think about digging through the heel, but then also still pressing in through that big toe. All right, 1 more, last time on each side. All right, last one, here we go. All right, now we're gonna take it to a reverse lunge with a reach. So we'll step it back with 1 foot. With that same arm, you're gonna reach out to the side, and then we're gonna drive through that front heel and then switch it up. Same thing on the other side. So same thing, 4 reps each side. Really thinking about getting that nice little stretch when we take it after to that reach. All right, we have 2 more each time, and then we'll take it back to those walkouts. So today, we have a lot of fun moves, lower body movements that are gonna challenge you and build that strong foundation of strength in those legs. All right, last one. You guys feeling warm already? Oh, yeah. All right, good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go back into those walkouts. Same thing, here we go. Let's reach it out, 4 reps, walk it out. Maybe you can get your legs a little bit straighter this time now that you're a little more warmed up. If you can't, that's okay. We're just focusing on getting in tune with our body here. Walk it out. All right, other side. Good. Okay, we have 2 more. Then we're done with these. Good. Second to last one. Really opening up those hips a little bit here. Last one. Yep, it's already being challenging for me, even through the warm-up. All right, let's go ahead and walk it back. Bring those arms up. All right, we're going to the lateral squat now. Yeah, okay, let's go and take those feet wide, knees and toes pointing forward, shift our weight, and then switch other side. So later on, we're gonna be doing a kind of a similar movement. It'll be a lateral lunge, so we'll actually be stepping side to side in this similar movement. So if it feels challenging for you, you can always scale it back to what we're doing right now, which John will show you later. All right? Okay, last one. All right, we're taking to that reverse lunge with the reach. Let's step it back. Let's dig into a big reach. Good, switch it out. Good, make sure you're breathing through it. Excellent. It feels pretty good, doesn't it? Good. All right, 1 more each side. All right, last one. Okay, I feel warmed up. Do you guys? Let's do it. All right, so our first drill is going to be that lateral lunge that I was speaking to. So we're gonna step to the side, then we're gonna drive up with those knees. Remember, we have these 2 different options. So whatever you need to do, let's do it. Here we go, 3, 2, we are on. Step it off to the side, drive it up. So similar to that warm-up movement, we really wanna think about driving through the heel on the way up, pushing off to really activate those glutes. So if the stepping is too much, remember you could scale it back into that lateral squat with no step. Sorry, got in your way. 10 more seconds, and then we'll go right into the other side. So these are 30-second intervals, back to back to back. All right, good. 3, 2, right into the other side. Let's do it. So same thing. You might even notice one side might feel a little weirder than the other. That's okay. That's why you train both sides. Okay? So tune in with yourself here. This is round 1, and we have 3 rounds. So ask yourself how it's feeling. I don't want you to switch it up too much. I want you to try to challenge yourself to get better at the movement if one side feels a little more challenged than the other. All right, we have 5 seconds. Then we're going to go right into a dumbbell front squat or body weight squat in 3, 2, right into it. Sitting back, standing up, sitting back, standing up, really thinking about driving those knees out as you sit back, and then squeeze on the way up. Good. Excellent. So when you're doing these body weight squats, maybe even push your arms forward so you can think about pushing your hips back. Yeah, there we go. Nice job. Good. We have 4 seconds, then we'll get a 30-second rest. In 3, 2, recover. How's that feel? Good. All right, we have 2 more rounds, same exact thing. Nice work, team. All right, we're going right back into those reverse or those lateral lunges. Same thing as before, second round. Sound good? All right, team. Here we go. We're back on in 10 seconds. So if you have those dumbbells, grab onto them. Feet start together or feet go wide if you're taking to that lateral squat. Here we go. In 3, 2, you are on. Let's do it. Here we go. So same thing. You want to think about driving through that heel. Even if you're doing that lateral squat, when he's standing up, he's really thinking about keeping his core tight even when he's shifting, so he's not letting himself just fall to the side. Good. Nice. And that knee drive is going to make you work your core a little bit more, a little bit of stability through the ankles. It's not an easy move. Good. We have 3 seconds, and we'll go right to the other side. 2, 1, switch it up, other side. Excellent, team. Looks so good. We're going right into those front squats after this. We have a 1.5 minutes of work for each interval. Then we have that 30-second rest. Excellent. Good. So breathe. Make sure you're exhaling on that way up. That big exhale when you drive the knee up is really going to help you get strong through these movements. 5 more seconds, then we have that front squat. And 3, 2, all right. Dumbbells here, sitting back in those hips. You're on, come on. There it is. Excellent. Round 2. Our bodies already know how to do the movements, and now that we're in that second round. So kick it up a little bit. Your body knows how to do it. You know how to do it. So really try to challenge yourself a little bit more. 10 more seconds, then we rest. Good work. Give me 5. Come on. 3, 2, recover. Yes. Nice job, guys. Feel good?
Yeah.
All right. So 1 more round, then we don't have to do it again. Sound good? Okay. Okay. So lateral lunge to that knee drive, then we have the front squats, then we'll move on. Okay, team, we are on in about 10 seconds. Let's make this the best one. We don't have to do it again. Yeah. All right, here we go. We've got 5 seconds. We are on in 3, 2, step it to the side and drive it up. And let's say you have your dumbbells and maybe you're feeling a little like wobbly. You can always step the feet right back together. That's fine too. Whatever you need to do to challenge yourself in these workouts is what I want you to do. But I'm here with you the whole time, but I'm going to push you a little bit. I want you to be challenged. I don't want you to take the easy way out just because you can. All right, I'm watching. Promise. All right, stay with me here. 5 seconds left. We're going to go right to the other side in 3, 2, other side. Let's do it. All right, 30 seconds on this side. Good. Remember to really think about driving that knee up. You're working your core too on this movement. Yeah, it's a lower body movement, but we're working total body, working the core, even working the arms a little bit. Good. Almost there. Less than 10 seconds, and we go right into those front squats. Nice work, John. That looks great. Good. 3, 2, all right, right into those squats. Here we go. Whew, we're almost done with these. They're quiet now. That must mean they're working pretty hard. Good, less than 30 seconds here. Whew. Yes, come on, 15 seconds. Good. Big push here. Last 10. If you're doing body weight and you feel like you can go a little bit faster, go for it. You do you. Come on. Last 3, 2, and recover. Yes. Nice job. We are done with that. All right, so now we're gonna move on. We're gonna do a few different newer moves. So we're gonna make our way on our back. So they're gonna lay down. We have a few different options here. We're gonna do single leg hip lift. So Deanna's gonna do the single leg version, and Jonna's gonna have both feet down on the ground. So she's gonna bring her knee to her chest and drive her hips up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, you are on. 30 seconds here. So we're thinking about really working the glutes here. Okay, so the knee to the chest is really great because it makes sure that you're not flexing through the lower back. You know, a lot of women especially have really flexible lower back, so sometimes if our glutes aren't awake, we'll tend to want to just push through our back. So that knee to your chest is really going to help you focus on activating that glute. If that's feeling really challenging, you could take it to both feet down. We're going to go to the other side in 5 seconds, but then if you have both feet down, you're just going to stay right there. All right, 3, 2, other side, right into it, or you keep both feet down. So if you have both feet down, I want you to think about really pushing through your heels on that. And think about your rib cage. If you're not really sure where that is, maybe take your hands real quick, put it on your rib cage while you're there, and just kind of tilt it down a little bit. Think about using your glutes versus your lower back. Good, 10 more seconds, then we're gonna go right into a core exercise. We have 5 seconds, then we go right into it. We're right here in 3, 2, we are on. Woo! Good. You guys feeling good over here? Oh, yeah. Good. 30 seconds here. Remember that option is that straight leg, just like Deanna, or you can take both feet down, crunch in, crunch in. Good. You take it to your levels, team. We have 13 seconds. You feeling good? Make sure you're breathing every time you bring yourself in. That exhale is so important on this. Good. Almost. Last 3, 2, and recover. All right, how you guys feeling? Great. Good? Okay, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go back to those bridges. So tune in with yourself. If you need some water, grab it, hydrate, or just celebrate. We're almost halfway through the workout. Okay, exactly, good work. Okay, so 10 more seconds and we're back to the bridges. So this is round 2. Our bodies know how to do this movement now. So if you were doing both legs, maybe you try the single leg. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, we are on. So remember, thinking about pushing through that heel when we do that bridge is really, really important, but you also don't want to push your rib cage up. Try to keep it down. It's really trying to learn a little bit more about our bodies, especially if these movements are new. That's what I want this journey to be all about. So if something feels different this round, that's great. Maybe you're doing it a different way. Maybe it's like getting used to it. Whatever you need to do to challenge yourself is what I want you to focus on. 3 seconds, then we go to the other side. All right, switch it up, other side, here we go. Whew, how's that booty work feeling?
Good, good.
Good? How are you doing over here? Great. See, he keeps his rib cage down. He's really driving through his heels the whole time. Excellent. 15 more seconds here. Then we're gonna go right back into that low boat to high boat with our hands down. 10 seconds. Whew. There we go, last 5. Then we're working that core in 3, 2, hands down. We're going back. Good, so remember you have those options. Both feet can be down, going one knee at a time. You can either go to that straight leg, whatever you need to do. Whew. Maybe you try the straight leg and it's not happening today. That's okay. For me, I'm sticking with that knee bent. Whew. All right, 15 seconds here. Then we have one more time through. Excellent job, team. Looks so good. We have 5 more seconds. Almost. Come on. Let's go. Last 3, 2, recover. Whew. Yeah, we are getting sweaty. It's real. Nice work. All right, we have about 30 seconds here. Breathe. Happy thoughts. We have one more time through. Yeah? You seem really excited about it. All right, we have our bridges coming up in 10 seconds. This is like the fun stuff, you know? Just hanging out on your back, you think it's gonna be easy, but it's actually quite challenging, right? All right, here we go. We're ready? 3, 2, onto the single leg bridges. This is the last time we have to do it. If you're feeling pretty good on it, you can always grab a dumbbell and throw it on your hips. I'll go ahead and give one to Deanna, just so you can see. There it is. But take it to your levels. If you don't feel comfortable with it yet, that's okay. Remember, this is all about you and you challenging yourself. Almost there. 10 seconds. Good. Awesome. 5 seconds. Almost. Last 3, 2. Let's switch it up. Other side here. Good. Make sure you're exhaling when you bring the hips up. Excellent job. So Deanna is doing such a great job. See, from her knee to her neck, it's a nice straight line. She's not arching through her back. She wants to think about keeping her rib cage down a little bit. Excellent. Good. 10 more seconds here, and then we're going right into that low boat to high boat with our hands down. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and let's get after it. Here we go. Good. Really focusing on that breath every time here. Really thinking about exhale on the way up. Good. 15 seconds. Almost. Whew. Nice. Deanna's going to try no arms, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. 10 seconds. Good. 5 seconds left. Almost. Good. Give me 3, 2, and recover. Good job.
Thanks.
Rockstar. You too. Crushing it. Okay. So we have one more set of exercises, then we're going to do our finisher. So right now, make your way up after you get your water. Make sure you replenish. That's important. We're going to go into a single leg deadlift. So we're going to stand on our right leg, a nice slight bend in our knee, and we're going to hinge forward. So I'm going to have you guys reach your arms forward if you're doing the body weight option. If you'd like to bring your dumbbells, you can go ahead and grab them, and you're just going to slide them down your leg, nice and easy. All right, you ready? All right, team, we're going to start it up in 3, 2, you are on. So with these single leg deadlifts, I want you to think of a hinge in the hips versus a squat. You do have a slight bend in your knee, as you can see, but they're thinking about hinging, pushing their hips back and really stretching the glutes and the hamstrings as they hinge forward. And with Deanna, she has those dumbbells, but she's really thinking about keeping her shoulders back here. So she's not letting the dumbbells take over. She's using her core to really keep it back. Good. We have less than 5 seconds, then we'll go right into the other side. 3, 2, switch it up. Other side. Good. So the dumbbells are challenging. So if you need to take them and scale it back and just give me a reach, that's great too. Nice work, Deanna. That form looks so, so good. We have 15 seconds. Good. And also check yourself. Maybe your hips are opening up a little bit. Try to square yourself down more to the ground. Good. Breathe. We have 5 seconds. Then we're going to take it to a lateral bound. So we're going to hop side to side. Here we go. 3, 2, we are on. Let's drive. Good. So the option here is to step, just like John here. Good. Breathe. I want you to think about exploding from one foot to the next. Even if you're stepping, your heart rate is going to be up now. That's what I want from you. Challenge yourself. Do not slow down here. Nice work, team. We have 10 more seconds. Good. Good. Pick up the pace. Come on. Come on. Let's go. That's 5. Good. 3, 2, recover. Woo! Yeah. That's no joke. We're going to go back to the single leg deadlifts. Yeah, wipe your sweat off, get your water. Okay, team. Grab those dumbbells if you're ready for those single leg deadlifts, or we just take you to that body weight option. Here we go, 10 seconds. That was fun. Here we go, we're on in 5. You ready? 3, 2, we are on. So with that dumbbell, remember, we want to think about pulling the shoulders back and keeping that core tight. Oh yeah, I'm really wobbly and shaky. That's good. That means I'm pushing myself a little bit. If you fall when you're doing these, that's okay too. Especially if it's a new movement. Of course, it's going to be challenging. It's not an easy move. Good. Nice job. We have 10 more seconds, then we go to the other side. Good. Breathe. Happy thoughts. 5 seconds. Good. Give me 3, 2. All right, other side, same thing. Slight bend in that supporting leg, hinge. So even if you don't have those dumbbells, especially if you don't have those dumbbells, I want you to think about those hips. Keep them squared. Look, I'm falling. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. We have 15 more seconds. Nice and slow, try to push through that heel. Good, breathe, 10 more seconds here. Woo, this is my bad side. Okay, we have 5 seconds. Here we go, almost there, 3, 2, here we go. We're going right into those lateral bounds. All right, we got this. Together, you and me, right here, come on. 18 seconds, big push. We have 15, more than halfway through this one. Let's go, come on, come on. Give me 10, almost there. Yes, nice, John. Nice, Deanna, they are killing it. We have 5 seconds left. Come on, 3, 2, nice work. Yes. Are you guys ready for one more round? This is one more round of this. Whew. Okay, so we're mentally preparing ourselves for this last one. We got this. Single leg deadlifts, each side, lateral bounds, then our little finisher. Just little, maybe. All right, you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Grab those dumbbells if you have them. 5 seconds, and you are on in 3, 2, let's hinge. Whew, good. So this is a challenging move. You're firing up stabilizers in your ankle, your knee, like every single bit of your body is working on this movement. So it's okay if you're falling. It's okay if it feels challenging. Slow it down. Faster is not better on these moves. All right, you have 10 more seconds on this one, then we'll switch it up. Good, nice work. See, he has that slight bend in his knee. You don't want to knock that knee out. All right, go ahead and switch it up, other side, right into it. Good, awesome. Are you breathing? Don't hold your breath on these. You might pass out, I don't need that. 20 seconds. There it is. Good, 15, then we take it to those lateral bounds for the last time. Good, nice and easy. You should feel it in the back of those legs. A lot of us don't always turn on those muscles, but this is a really good one to do. 5 more seconds. Good, 3, 2, all right, guess what time it is? It's time for those bounds, right into it. 30 seconds. Whew. How many think about exploding from those feet? Whew. Good. Even if you're scaling it back, I want you to think explosive and dynamic here. Whew. Good. Big exhales, maybe go a little faster, maybe even higher if you're on those lateral bounds. 5 seconds left, come on. Good, 3, 2, boom. Done with that. Yes. Okay, team, replenish, get your water, because what's about to happen next is gonna be really fun. Okay, we have 4 rounds, squat jumps or speed squats. My challenge to you in these 4 rounds, you're going to count your reps in 20 seconds. I want you to see how many you can get. In the last 3, I want you to try to match or beat those numbers. It's not going to be easy. That's the point. This is your last little bit of your workout, and I want it to be challenging. Does that sound good? I think you guys are ready for this. Got it. Yeah? All right, team. We are going to squat jumps. So we're here, or you can go speed squats. They've got the options. I just want you to put the work in. Okay? Here we go. 10 seconds. I don't know if you guys are ready. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, let's do it. Here we go. Come on. Good. We have 20 seconds here to really challenge yourself. This is going to be all about mental toughness. It's not going to be easy. Your legs are not going to fall off. I promise. All right, come on. Let's go. Give me 5. Come on. 3, 2, recover. See, that wasn't so bad. That's probably debatable, but that's okay. All right, we have 3 more rounds just like that. So remember that number. I want you to not want to stop until you hit that number. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. Same thing. You ready? 3, 2, you are on. Let's go. 20 seconds. Yes, John. Nice work, Deanna. Woo! 15 seconds. Big push, big explosive movements. Even if you need to scale it if you were doing the squat jumps, I don't care. You just keep moving, you just keep pushing. We have 5 seconds. Let's get it. Come on, come on. 3, 2, and recover. Yes. Yes. I gotta give you guys a high five. We're halfway through. We've got 2 more rounds. That's it. Yeah, we are crushing it today. Our lower body, you should be very, very tired. but that's good. That means you're pushing yourself and you're challenging yourself on a whole new level. You ready for round 3? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, you are on. Let's go. Woo! Yes, big push. I know. You don't want to stop until you hit that number. I want this to be all about this. All right, the legs are strong. I know you can handle it. We have less than 10 seconds. Come on. Let's go. 5 seconds left. Woo! Yes, Sienna. Come on. 3, 2, recover. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Last round, best round, right? Okay. Okay, this is it. This is the last little bit. Let's make it count. 5 seconds. Here we go. Last one in 3, 2, let's hit it. Last 20 seconds. Big push all the way to the end. I do not want you to stop until they stop, all right? And they're not going to stop until it's time. We have 10 more seconds left. Let's go. Bring it. Come on. Let's go. Last 5. Come on. 3, 2, and you guys are done. Yes. Oh my goodness. I am so proud. They crushed it. You crushed it. How do you feel? Amazing. All right. Your heart should be beating out of your chest right now. That's good. That means you put some work in. Okay. So breathe. Compose yourself. Get your water, whatever you need to do. Yeah. We're going to stretch it out and cool it down because the cool down is just as important as the workout. So right now, after you've come back to reality, because that was pretty intense, we're going to go knee to knee and sit up nice and tall. If you need to hang on to something, hang on to something. You should feel a nice stretch, that quad and those hips. Whew. Excellent job today. You should feel so proud. Today we built such a strong foundation of strength movements. We did squats, lunges, we even hinged at the hips in a few different ways. That's really, really, really great. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up, other side. How is everyone feeling back there? Sweaty. The sweat is real. The sweat is real. All right, we're going to take a few more seconds in this stretch. We're going to do something very similar to the beginning of the workout. Go ahead and relax. You're going to bring those arms up. We're going to walk it out, but this time we're just going to hang out on this side, and you could drop the back knee down and just hang out here. If you're feeling really flexy, you can sit really low into it. If you're here, that's great. If you need to be here, that's great too. Just focus on your breathing. Stretching, like I said, is just as important as the workout, so take the time to do it. And if you feel like it's pretty challenging for you, that's okay. But what I need from you is to stick with the stretching. Because if you start to retreat too quickly from those stretches, you're going to train your body to not want to get used to those. So take your time, try to hold it for an extended period of time. All right, let's go ahead and shift your weight back, straighten out that front leg. Whew, are you guys proud of yourselves? Yeah. That was amazing. Such good work on everyone's part here. Getting a nice stretch in those hamstrings. If you need to be up here, that's totally fine. Just make sure you're stretching through here and you're breathing. All right, let's go and walk ourselves up. We're going to go ahead and switch it up other side. Same thing. So you can sit here, here, or here. Just whatever you're doing, just really ease into it. Try to not tense up. Focus on the breath. If you need to actually physically sit here and be like, you might need to, and I want you to do that. So take your time. Try not to tense up your body here. All right, let's go ahead and push yourself back, straighten out the front leg. You can be in that higher hinged position here. You should be very, very proud and celebrate the hard work that you've done today. Today was not an easy workout, especially that last part. Everyone was working super, super hard. All right, let's go ahead and walk yourself up. Go ahead and swing your legs around, bring them forward. I just want you to give yourself a big old hug and then a nice round of applause. Wow, you guys absolutely crushed it today. Thank you so much for working so hard. You really need to celebrate this. I will see you again for the next workout.